Hi, I'm James with STL Sound and Photo Booth. This video is going to be short, but I just wanted to kind of touch base on some gear. So, start with some microphones and a little story. Big shout out to DJ Mikey Mike. Watched his videos, love them. I highly suggest, if you're just starting out or if you've been doing this a little while, check him out. He's got some great videos on gear, some great tutorials, and he's always got good ideas. He's always keeping things fresh, and I think that's important. One of the big mistakes I made when I first started doing this was I watched videos, and these guys had great gear, and they've been doing it for some years, and you know, they've invested some money. They've got a pretty good selection. So anyway, I watch these videos and I run out and I buy all this gear. And I bought way more than I needed. I wish there would have been a video and somebody said what it actually costs to get started. If you want to DJ, if you want to be a wedding DJ, if you want to do mobile events, there are different types of gear depending on the situation, depending on how large the crowd is. You have to educate clients. The first event I did, I had a big giant PA system. It was way overkill. It was good for about 1,000 people. And I hauled this thing in and set up. It took me 2 hours to set everything up. And I had halogen lights, and it was kind of old school. And it took forever to get set up. And you can really dial that down. All that stuff isn't necessary. But on to my video. So today I'm going to talk about microphones. So you need a wireless mic if you're going to be doing weddings and you're going to do toast, or if you're doing a private event and people want to speak. It's nice to have a wireless mic because they can stand where they feel comfortable and speak to their guest. This is a Shure PG58. Really like it. Sounds great. The thing has a tremendous amount of gain. And if you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. It's very sensitive. I also have an AKG. This is a HT40. And in fact, I have a couple of these. This one I like because I paid less than $100. Brand new. Guitar Center. Shout out. Local store. You can pick stuff up. You could try it out in the store. It's awesome. Same place. This was about $400. Does the exact same thing. Sound quality wise, the Shure is a little better. It's a hotter mic. It's more sensitive. The AKG sounds great. Your average wedding guest isn't going to be able to tell the difference. They both have on and off buttons. The one on the AKG is actually easier to work than the Shure. So it's either on or off. You know, pretty simple. As far as microphones go, I have a ton since we do recording. I have everything from dynamic mics to condenser mics, ribbon mics, lapel mics, instrument mics, you name it. I also picked this up. This is a cheap wireless set. Dual mics. They work just fine too. One of the big problems, my fear was they would cut out at a wedding, and that's the worst thing you'd want to happen. But you do have a backup. $50 for the two of them. I use these a lot when I'm doing a karaoke event, because if people drop them, it's not that big a deal. I'm not too worried about it. It was $50. So I've also got headsets and lapel mics and tons of other stuff. My point is, you don't have to go out and buy the most expensive stuff. Sometimes the quality is just as good in the intermediate price range. The $100 AKG, the mic is phenomenal. I should have bought two when I got that one. Ended up buying 6 Sennheisers instead. That's a whole nother story. Anyway, so yeah, check them out. Brian Scott Red, another guy that I follow, and it's got great videos always on lighting and equipment. Same thing, DJ Mikey Mike, Vitali from Firestorm Records. I love his videos. Check these guys out. They've got some great insight. They've been doing this a long time, and they can keep you from spending like I did, go out and spend 10 grand buying gear that you don't need. It's a lot less expensive than you might think. So as I go on with these videos, these little short videos, I'm going to go over different pieces of gear and tell you pretty much what they cost, what they're used for, why you need it, why you don't. And there's a bunch of different directions you can go. So, you know, powered speakers versus non-powered speakers. You know, big debate. It's kind of personal preference. But if you buy the powered speakers, a lot less equipment to set up. So, thanks for watching. That's it for now. I'm going to take a little break, grab some other piece of equipment, and I'll be back for another video. Again, thanks for watching. Click the link below, subscribe, and check out more of my videos.